Hi friends. Like I said in the last video, content's going to be a little slow. I'm starting work, so just bear with me. We'll still get some stuff going. I'm going to still film as much as I can in my downtime. I'll probably do some fishing videos, maybe some cooking videos. I'd like to get a series going of tiny home living cooking. Just cooking with limited space in the camper. The only problem for me with that is I'm really sensitive to smells, and when certain things you cook, they just stick in everything, right? So like I've said before, you know, I like my space, so I'm actually living sleeping in the front half of the camper, which is living room, dining room, kitchen, area, right? So in the back half is the bathroom and bedroom. So I really want to do it, but I got to figure out a way. I don't know, maybe a stronger exhaust fan. I don't know. That's just an idea I've got. Another idea I've got, me and a buddy were talking the other day, when I've got some downtime, just exploring the new town I live in. You know, for those of you that are just tuning in, I've lived my whole life in Illinois, and just over the last month, which if you scroll back in the videos, you'll see my move, obviously. I moved to Kentucky, and it's all new to me down here. There's so many different things about this, I say state, but I'd get in trouble if I was around any of the locals around in this Commonwealth. But yeah, so living in Columbia, Kentucky has been different. And, you know, we're in our second week of actually living here now. Last weekend, not yesterday and the day before, but a week ago, we made our final trip. And the wife started her new job on Monday last week, so she's starting her second week at her new job. I'll be starting training and school and everything for my new job Wednesday, actually. So I was sworn in Friday night. I did my pepper spray OC training Saturday morning. So yeah, and then Wednesday I start. So it's just a way. It's an old school. It's an old school town, for lack of a better term. Things are slowed down, way down here. People just aren't in a hurry like they are up north. I'm kind of scared to start meeting people and making new friends down here, because there's nothing quick because we live out in the sticks, but a quick trip to the store is going to take an hour if I bump into anybody, because everybody down here likes to talk, which isn't a bad thing. It is for me, though, because I'm a talker too, so I don't know. I got some good ideas. I want to explore downtown Columbia. I want to explore some of the local waterways, some of the local parks. Go with that. We have a really cool dam here. Army Corps of Engineers built, and they maintain it and manage it, whatever you want to call it. It's a really beautiful place to live. I see why now there's a lot of old folks that live in this town, and I also see why there's a lot of folks that live here but work somewhere else. There's no money here. It's sad. Sheriff's deputies start out at $19.50 an hour here. For every year of verifiable training, you get an extra $1. But yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. Things are starting to make sense, I guess, is one way to put it. And there's just nothing to do here. You got to go like an hour, in any direction and you'll be able to find something to do. But actually in Columbia, there's nothing. If you're not into drinking, which I'm not, if you're not into drugs, which I'm not, and you're not into sports, which I'm not, there's really nothing to do. Once I start making money again and I'm able to start putting some money into hobbies again, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to have to find somewhere to shoot, which will be easy, obviously, with my new job. But I'm going to need to find some outdoor ranges or some good old boys with some land where I can go shoot, because I think that's going to become a hobby again. Just for the simple fact that there's no tracks that are real close. Hour and 30 minutes away is the closest track, motocross track. And yeah, there's plenty of places I could go and just rip, but I actually want to go and, like, you know, actually run a course. I actually want to run a track. I don't want to just go rip in a cornfield somewhere. I will, given the opportunity, don't get me wrong, but I would like to actually go to a track and be able to, you know, perfect my skills and hone in on my skills a little bit better. But anyway, so I wanted to go get a car wash because my truck was dasty from the move and going fishing and stuff. I had cut a couple fish up on the tailgate, bait, and just driving to the fishing hole, got muddy and stuff. Well, to get a good car wash, you got to drive like 25 minutes. There's one here in town, the one I'm leaving right now, because I did get a car wash. As you can see, the truck's wet. No dryer option, no drive-through option. No, it's all manual, and they don't even offer a dryer. Help me understand, is what I'm trying to say. Why? I don't get it, but I guess you gotta bring your own towels, I guess is what I'm trying to say. One more thing I guess I'm gonna have to get used to down here is living in a small town, 4,400 population. Living in a small town and just not, you know, I don't know. I'm used to everything being right there. I don't have that anymore, so it's different. The tri-foam wasn't tri. I should have took a picture of it. It looks like Papa Smurf just got excited all over the truck because it was just solid blue. But any Houston way, check this out. So that's the old courthouse in Town Square here. Really cool old historic building. You can't see much because my other phone holder's in the way. Sorry about that. Sorry, guy. Columbia's finest. So that's the kind of thing I want to do a downtown little, you know, tour thing on, right? I want to explore downtown Columbia. Going by the new courthouse here, but we'll get pictures and stuff like that later. So I think that's going to be a fun little series. Doing, you know, like I want to learn a little more myself about Columbia before I go and try to do, like, you know, what do you call it? Biography, or I can't think of the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. I want to learn a little more about it myself before I try to do a tour and video on it. You know, I think it'll be cool though, because it's a town with a lot of history, to my understanding. But any Houston way, I'm going to do some fishing videos. I'm going to do that video. We're going to maybe do some cooking. I don't know. And then obviously after my first week at the new place, I'll do a check-in video with y'all. I'll tell you how I like it. Probably have some cool stories to share. Talk about things that I can. But yeah, so anyway, it's just a quick little life update video, where I've been, what I've been doing. Obviously the videos have slowed down. I'm not daily vlogging because I'm not really doing anything. I couldn't sleep last night. The neighbor's dog was barking all night. I almost got the old Red Ryder out and gave him one. I don't understand why these people have a dog They leave it chained up outside all the time. It's a poodle, so he has a lot of hair. And last week when it was raining and storming like crazy from Helen or whatever the name of the water was, and now there's another one, Snilt, coming through, I guess. So anyways, they left their dog out the entire freaking time, and he was covered in mud. Like, why? Why even have a dog if you're just going to leave him outside? Where are you going, bud? Why even have a dog if you're just going to leave him outside? That makes zero sense to me. Anywho's, I got to grab some gas quick. So, I don't remember what I was saying now, but, yeah. Not a lot to do down here, if that's what I was talking about. So, I guess we'll just, you know, wait and see what happens, and we'll go from there. I got a wiring thing now. I don't understand what's going on. So I wired some auxiliary lights in, and I wired them to my fog lights. So when my fog lights got to be on for those to be on, so I don't leave them on, for switched power, rather than wiring them straight to the battery, because then I know I would come out to a dead battery, because I would forget to turn them off. But now, when I turn my fog lights on, my brights come on. Oh, God. I hate wiring. I don't understand. Why? When we get back to the house, I'm going to unplug it from where I plugged it in at, and the switched power on the fog lights, and then turn the brights on and see if it still does it, because that's kind of the whole purpose of me hooking up those auxiliary lights, is because it's super dark down here, because we live out in the sticks. There's no street lights where we live. To be able to have some light without blinding people with my brights on. So that kind of defeats the purpose, because now all 8 lights are on. That's a lot, let me tell you. Did I leave my wallet on the counter? No, okay. So anywho, some way, like I said, just a quick little video, give y'all a little heads up on what I've been doing and what's going on. Yep, had to run to Walmart and get stuff for dinner. I'm making cracked chicken tonight. I'll put the link in the description for my recipe for cracked chicken. I think I did a video on it, so I'll link it in the description below if I remember. Hopefully I do. But yeah, cracked chicken's phenomenal, really good, really super simple too. Cream cheese, grilled chicken, or you can just put the chicken in the crock pot. To speed it up, what I do is what I'm gonna do today, and I've done it this way before. The proper way to do it is slow cook it in the crock pot on low, 7 hours. It's so moist and pulls apart and shreds so easy. Oh, it's so good. But what I do to speed things up a little bit is I grill the chicken first, and then I just kind of put everything else in the crock pot with it. So then now really all you're doing is just getting everything to melt down. I cook the pasta first, and then just throw everything in the crock pot. So you're really just getting it to melt, and then you just let it, you let it go on high for an hour or two. Which it's getting late now, so I'm not going to eat till 6 o'clock. But anyways, just kind of let everything just kind of melt together at that point, right? So, but yeah, so it's cream cheese, cheddar cheese, dry ranch seasoning packets, chicken breast, any pasta you want. Most of the time I use penne. Sometimes I use rotini or whatever it's called, the spirals. But super good. You can put bacon in it. If it was just me, I would probably load it up with peppers. I would probably do some green and red and orange, yellow bell peppers to give it some flavor and color. Some diced onion. You can put bacon in it or top it with bacon. But I'm cooking for a lot of people who don't like spicy, who don't like peppers, who don't like onions. So I got to be careful. It kind of sucks that the people, and I'm not saying the people my family sucks. I'm just saying that their taste buds suck, because they just don't have a palate for anything good. They're just bland. They're just plain Jane. But it is what it is. I love flavor. I love lots of flavor. I love spice. The more it makes my nose run, the better. But, well, except for pepper spray. You guys saw the video, you know. If you know, you know. Or if not, go watch the video. That sucked. But, anyways, yeah, so anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys as always. We're going to have some content coming. It's just going to slow down a little bit. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to stay on the YouTubes. I'm still going to make videos. The videos are just going to be a little more separated from when I post. So just keep that in mind. But there will still be content. I'll still keep it coming. Like, comment, share, subscribe as always. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.